And a one, and a two, and a skidly-doo. Salutations, class, and welcome back. It is Pokemon Day here, and even though we have a new character being released in Guilty Gear Strive, we will keep to our usual schedule since this is something I look forward to, just as much as a lot of you have looked forward to the new Guilty Gear character. We might end up doing Bridget later, but for now I'd like for us to start immediately with Pokemon, especially since I was looking forward to this and had plans set out. Over Sunday, on our time off, I've actually taken a little bit of time and I've been working on sort of a streamable mod pack in Skyrim. So far, the early game's having a bit of trouble, but I might go ahead and just end up playing that a lot of the time outside of our streaming hours. Once I have that ready, though, I will be very, very happy to begin, well, yet another thing that takes up so much of our scheduling time. And we can go on with Skyrim. So, until then, perhaps I should not be reading chat while I'm making my announcements. It's cute. My camera is actually positioned on my second monitor, just above where the chat is. So, as I look at the chat, I'm looking at all of you. A warm welcome to Avid Author and Kayla today. I'm not alt-tabbed into Pokemon Black, that's why. There we go. So, as a reminder, last time wasting your points at any given opportunity. Of course you have to remind me. Thank you, James. I really should be better prepared. Of course, the entire schedule is now up in the air with the release of the new character, who I will not be maining or even playing in any significant capacity. However, we are going under a new arc in Guilty Gear, since I have to be doing a completely different set of buttons for inputs. Now where did I... There we go. Channel point redeems for Pokemon-related endeavors should now be fixed. And here we are again. So, last time, we finished up the stream by just allowing 3 of our special Pokemon to evolve. This leaves us only with having to work on Sploof and Arnold from this point onward, since Usagi will not end up evolving. James is right here, Kayla. Bridget is indeed an icon. And speaking of icons, James, I'm very, very happy about the spontaneous fan art. Little bit of backstory, and you can probably get it from my general mannerisms. I actually annoyed a lot of my friends for the longest time, because there was a period of about 6 months there in which I would not stop making bottom text jokes. So that would be very appropriate for a Twitter banner. Thank you very much for your fan art and your contribution. I've got the most ridiculous smile on my face. Wait, didn't we already... I swear we already fought this person. Still messing with a few audio sounds. I should have applied a compressor, which should equalize my audio a lot better now. Alright, Aaron, do your thing. That's what we can expect from this point onward. I wonder if we'll be able to find a Shell Bell soon, since Aaron is definitely going to need one. We don't really have a winning matchup here. Why not try another Flare Blitz? I'm certain Gotharita does not have the defense to survive, although without the sheer force boost, well, turns out we didn't need the sheer force boost. You want to see the fan art? How do I post it? Wait, I can post a link to it from, I can post... Okay, I might actually have to change a few profile icons to Moody's fan art as well. Even if I am a few weeks late on that one. Would it be okay if I posted a link here, James? Linked that, you can link to the art posts in Discord directly. I know Kayla doesn't have Discord, so she's not going to directly be able to see that. Alright. Oh, did I look away from the face tracking again? Did I just completely start morbing out? I guess that'll happen. Over time, I'm going to have little tweaks here and there. Things that'll make it a lot better for how I get the facial tracking to work. Actually saw a recommended video from one of my, YouTube subscriptions that had just that information I'd be looking for. We'll go back for a heal, since Aaron's reckless behavior will end up taking a lot of recoil damage. Also, we might want to switch around that lucky egg and let some other folk have a chance to level up. I wonder... I don't think anyone here gets to learn Shadow Claw, but we can at least take a look. Ah, no results. I'll be able to send it to you later, Kayla. Yeah, that is completely true, Avid. James has been carrying the entire fandom. Very, very heartwarming. Discord links won't work if you don't have Discord. Alright, interesting. But I'll accept the idea. Actually, why don't we give Usagi a chance to shine? Go ahead and give that there, and just for a little bit of overkill, we can give Aaron a charcoal, since I don't think anyone else is holding it. Would it be all the way back up here? Wow. Been a long time. What else have we been giving to him in the meantime? Yeah, I'm changing the Twitter banner after stream, and uploading a finalized schedule for this week. Since now that we're over the hill of, Bridget being released and messing with her schedule, I think I have an idea what I'll end up wanting to do. So, here we go. It's the Celestial Tower Bell. Will you ring it? Xander rang the bell. It's been 1 week since he looked at me. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. And no conclusions. So maybe this was just an experience. Maybe this was just a trip for experience. I'm quite proud that you are a fellow, oh, what's his name? I'm tired today. A fellow Neil CC Rega enjoyer. Or you could literally be quoting Bare Naked Ladies, but I'm quite certain no one will be quoting that song this day and age unless they were also a fan. Literally too brain dead to remember the other lyrics. Cocked your head to the side and said, I'm crazy. Well, then again, given that the verses follow a very kind of repetitive, catchy structure, I don't think I'm going to remember them in the right order. Although, we're at 197 followers, which means we are very, very close to that karaoke stream. Lemon Demon Guy. Yeah, Neil Cicerega. Audio seems to be better. I'm just barely tipping into the yellow. So, I have a lot of things I need to work on. Volume of the stream. as well as the volume going into my headphones and the volume of games that we play. Not every game has a good set of audio settings, so I'm trying to find some good equalized numbers. Yeah, karaoke stream is going to happen once we hit 200. So maybe next week. Do we do that for Saturday? I don't know. I might actually need a few weeks to practice. 1 or 2, especially since, it kind of snuck up on us. We were stuck there at about 180 for a little bit. But last week was immensely successful. I think we got, like, 8 new followers just last week. Celestial Tower. It's a giant memorial. I wonder if this building was built in a place with many ghost and psychic type Pokemon, or if this Pokemon gathered here because it was built. If you don't do any wood for karaoke or unfollowing. We actually didn't do Willwood last time. And, hot take, Avid. I know a lot of Willwood's songs are very, very personal to him. And he generally takes his work a lot more seriously than, say, Neil Cicerega or Tally Hall, who we've karaoke'd for Gay Theater Kid music previously. I'm unsure. I'll need to actually see if Willwood has an official response to how he feels about karaoke. Because I know he has a lot of personal feelings about it. It is not a good breathing day for me. I'd open up a window, but it is still boiling outside. In fact, I'd wager August is the hottest month when it comes to Texas. I have no idea how I can get some proper air circulation in here. Actually, I think it would be best if Sif was carrying a luck incense, since we do want a bit more money. Super good point. Karaoke would kind of trivialize it. I remember him having some comment about covers on one of his streams that I watched before. So I think it might be a little troublesome for him. I am in the Discord, so I will take that bit of time to see if I can get an official opinion from him. Oh, we can make it over here. Ah, not quite. I feel like this is the one time we've actually had a timed running challenge in Pokemon. How curious. Sit up here for a bit. I'll just look up the word karaoke in Willwood's Discord and see what he thinks. Ah, we've already fought you, so... What about you? Here we go! Sometimes you need to be bold, while other times you need to be careful. You'll have to react accordingly if you don't want to be blocked by the traps in this gym. Proactive and reactive. It's kind of like we're fighting a zoner, since we keep getting pushed back to the other wall. Who's spamming me on Twitter? Ah, not an issue. Anywho. Volt Switch since we're likely faster. See if we can bait out maybe a flying type move? I wonder if Electro Ball would have potentially done more damage. Hydrotter, did you have Aqua Jet? Yes, you do. So we can guarantee a first hit. Hydrate taken, thank you. Which reminds me, I still need to go pick up tea. We literally just have water for the beginning stream here. I couldn't block your path. You're an impressive trainer. And still getting a lot of that money, even though it's only going to happen basically every time we battle. Let's see. Just in time. Speed through here. We do have tea, but we didn't have tea brewed before the stream. If you can beat me, you'll be able to face the gym leader. You're too careless if you think that. Don't let your guard down yet. Looks like we're gonna have to double down on the antihistamines today. I am suffering. Kind of a routine, isn't it? Maybe I'm allergic to grass types. It feels like every single one of our Pokemon streams, I've been having issues with, well, oxygen. Alright, Usagi can probably have decent enough bulk to fight whoever's up here. Yeah, that'll do. Uh-oh. Are you gonna do Stray some more? We beat it! We're done with Stray. We actually, completed it, last week. It was, Thursday, right? Or was it Tuesday? No, it was, Tuesday, because Thursday we did Outer Wilds. Astonishing how much time flies. Yeah, Texas is really making me suffer too. Maybe it's worth a bit of chores after the stream. Heal Pulse. Not a bad idea, especially since we're not really using, Dig very often. How could this be? I wasn't being careless at all. Aren't there several different pieces of Stray? There's 2 different parts. I've got a lot of thumbnails to upload, too. Get our save in here. Actually, we should have done that after a little bit of healing. And in this instance, we do want to go all out. So we will be giving a magnet to our favorite electric type, who will probably end up carrying this entire battle on her back. A little bit of health restoration for our best rabbit. And do we still have a super potion? No, but I do. Yep, there it is. Ah, wrong key. There we go. Save again, because I'm a saveaholic. And once we get to Skyrim, you'll see why I'm such a saveaholic. After all, that game crashes so egregiously frequently. I've been waiting for you. You're a tough trainer who can face the wind and not get blown off your feet. I'm kind of excited about this battle. Why don't you and I have some fun? Flying type trainer Skyla, let's begin! Let's see. Swoobat's not very fast, is it? I don't think so. We do want to keep Swoobat or Seif protected. We'll go ahead and start with a Volt Switch again. Ah, Swoobat's even faster than us. So Electro Ball would have been a very bad idea. Skyrim is super fun, Kayla. I look forward to it. Thank you, Seif. Ah, who should we start with? Aaron has really good single target damage. Arnold we might actually want to have out there early on, since only when he's at full health is he going to be able to reliably tank hits. Try with the payback since we're bound to do some damage with it. Oh wow. Hopefully Seif is still quicker here. Just barely. Because I know Sigilif has a base 97 speed, and Galvantula has 108. So with that level difference, there is a possibility that Sigilif would have been faster. When I think about how you might attack, it's like I'm walking on air. Ah, we should have seen that coming. But for Sigilif? Really? This thing's going to be a defensive tank. And of course, two flying psychic types. Interesting. They seldomly use healing items twice, so we will go ahead and try Aqua Jetting here. Sigilif taken down. Let's see, there's probably going to be an Unpheasant or what does Ducklet evolve into? Skarmory! That's an interesting change. I'm going to gamble. Ah, Skarmory is faster. Which means we might be in trouble here. Because Skarmory usually has the ability Sturdy, so we can get a fire attack out there. But it might not get the clean KO we would have been looking for. We want Aaron to take... yeah, there it is. Sturdy. And restore a little bit of health. We'll be fine doing another Flare Blitz. And whoever we got, hopefully they're not... yeah, Swanna. That's the last one. Never give up. To do so is an insult to the Pokemon who fight for you. Survive. Or not. Well, I know Swanna has a quadruple electric weakness. So, it all comes down to if we have enough speed. The Volt Switch still probably does more... oh, wow. Wait, no. I don't believe it. base 98 speed. So I was right. There is a significant difference here. Sploof will probably be one shot, but we're testing here. Cotton Spore has higher accuracy than Stun Spore, and we only need the speed drop here. And sadly again, that does not work. See if we can get by with a no, Revive isn't going to work. Because we need Galvantula to survive. We're actually going to have to just tank this. Or that happens. Now we kind of need a backup. Now, we know Swanna is going to be faster, so do we even try for Galvantula? Maybe Hydrotter is the chance we have. Can we live? Not quite. Yeah, no super effective moves here. So, again, we have lost. And again, another flinch. I wonder, does Galvantula ever learn agility? Which Pokemon, Kayla? You do have to declare which Pokemon you'd like to, rename. We've got quite a few in the box here, or if you're somewhat less familiar with the entire dex, naming off, like a type or kind of a Pokemon would also apply. Ah, if only Cottony had Prankster. We would have won that battle. Which is why abilities do matter in the end. It's kind of funny. Monotype isn't the worst strategy, especially if your opponent only has, say, 1 or 2 Pokemon with a type advantage. Then you can run pretty reliably against everyone else. So drained right now. Aw. Did you have a bad day, Avid, or just overworking? Sometimes I definitely have days like that. Don't know which one to choose. It could be one that we discover pretty soon. Let's see, do we have anyone that would be a good choice for Ella? Almost cute on Litwick. Ooh, actually, that would be pretty cute for Deerling. This is the special one, right? No, it was the Serene Grace one. They both have us as the original trainer. Something soft but powerful. I kind of like the idea of doing it with Deerling. Let's do it with the special one, although we will need to, fly our way down to, Castelia City first before that. Let's take a moment and look at the move pool we have. Because there's a few Mons we have which could use a slightly different move. But I don't think any of them get to use the moves we want. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here for a bit. And Deerling, especially when they evolve into Sawsbuck, is actually pretty scary. Do we want to attempt that exact same thing again? Or do we perhaps have a hold item that would work better? We never found a sunstone, did we? Since that was, evolution was one of the things we focused on last time. I'm actually going to look that one up. Where do we find a sunstone in black and white? 2. Ah, there's one in Nimbasa. So, let's go on a little cruise, shall we? There we go, we can't use that while running again. So head back over here, and did we have a dedicated flyer yet? We don't have one on our team. I don't think anything we have can learn fly. Would have been over here, right? I guess not. So... here we go. It was Tranquil. Put you up here. And at the same time, we would like to rename Deerling. Ah, kind of a lousy day. Did the opposite of overwork. Didn't do much at all. Everyone has those days. I've, actually got some responses from Leviathan. She's really proud of herself because she has been writing like a, as she calls herself, a machine for the past week. I think she's written about, say, 20,000 words, it feels like. A lot. She's been popping off. And she is also very delighted about Bridget's inclusion. So who knows? Actually... is she online? She is not listed as online. Give me a second. Because I do want to DM her and see if she's interested in doing any Guilty Gear this week. I could try to do a stream of helping her go over that character. Wait for Discord on the second screen. Oh, right. Tomorrow has to be Cursed Halo. Now I gotta rethink my entire schedule. Again. And then exit out of that Discord because it always spams me with messages. She doesn't like getting bullied, Avid. She still has to learn her fundamentals. She doesn't play fighting games very often. Yeah, I forgot about Cursed Halo as well. Which means we have to message Cave. Cursed Halo is Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday. I just DM'd Cave, and so we'll get a response from him. And again, we have a touchscreen here, which we will make use of. Yeah, chances are it will have to be a little bit of a mirror match first, as I teach her how to properly play. Since Bridget's got a little bit of set play going on. So she has 2 layers to her game plan. With the little yo-yo character, you got to Thank you very much for the follow, main character. A warm welcome to the classroom. I am an avid Pokemon player, as well as, I play a lot of indie games, roguelikes, and fighting games. Do stick around, we have a lot of cool streams this week. Thank you, indeed. If I compared the glow of Nimbasa to something, it would be the sun. Yes, the sun. You guess who this is. It inspires me to give you this. To think, we could have evolved Sploof multiple towns ago. Yeah, I think Cursed Halo will be tomorrow. I need a confirmation from Cave, and then we'll be ready to go. Also, for what I know about Pokemon that evolve through stones, I have a feeling that, what's the name? Cottony evolves into... Whimsicott, that was the name. I have a feeling that, like a lot of other Pokemon that evolve with the Sunstone, they are not going to have many new moves to learn. Yeah, there we go. They only learn a few moves afterwards, so we have to let them level up. But only up to the interesting moves that would actually help, and so far... Cotton Guard might be nice. We could use Whimsicott as a physical wall. Pre-evolution only moves, Absorb, Stun, Spore, Razor Leaf, Poison Powder. Giga Drain, useful. Energy Ball, Endeavor, Solar Beam. Yeah, I think the only thing we have left that might actually help would be Cotton Guard. Double checking the chat. Twice the science lad, twice the fun, a bajillion times the cursed chaos. So tired right now, but you have to do driving lessons in a little bit. Yeah, it's Petit Lil that evolves into Lilligan, and I can't remember if we even picked one up. Take another swig. Get that mouse off my screen since we're no longer using the touchpad. And you know what's even cooler? We can actually just use our touchpad for this. Sorry, Ella, you're not part of the squad here. We need to assemble all of our favorites here to take down the flying type gym leader. The very bottom of my screen is obscured by the microphone. Let me move that down a bit. Yeah, driving's rough at first. But I hope everything turns out nicely. Let's see, we want Sploof to level up to... Cotton Guard happens at 37. And then we can actually have a Sploof learn Tailwind, which would be very, very powerful. After all, we kind of have a slow team. startled Xander noise was great. Of course. I mean, one of the most important reasons people watch VTubers is to see us drastically shudder in our seats. Let's see, what can we give to Hydraughter? Mystic Water. Managed to get startled in character somehow, that's what you call commitment. What I need to commit myself to is reviewing all of my streams and seeing exactly what the Xander voice is supposed to be, because it has shifted around a lot. And one of the biggest things that changes is really just... yeah, seeing the models more about is definitely one of the big fun parts. But, one of the biggest changes is, depending on how well I'm breathing that day, the Xander voice does change quite a bit. If I can't breathe, then we'll have a lot more nasal voice, like what you can hear now, which does sound appropriately nerdy, of course. But I'm basically chronically indoors, and accordingly tend to have a stuffy nose. If you can't tell that it shifts, then you haven't been here for a stream that I can breathe. Because I've been able to hear myself during streams that I can breathe, and I sound much, much better. Actually, it's like 90% of my streams that have the wrong voice. Alright, Skyla, let's try this again. But this time, with a little better planning. Let's see. Do we have any ways to lower their stats? I don't think we picked up Toxic, but we can try... I don't think we have agility on Galvantula either. Which I think Galvantula learns it. Where are you? There you are. 596. Agility happens at level 40. Alright. So we will have to wait on it. We didn't save, did we? No matter, we accept our losses. Strike a pose, dramatically. As I chug the last of our tea, so we will have to be back for that later. Huh. What I didn't think about is Seath herself might actually be able to tank a hit from Swanna when we get there. Is it gonna hurt? Oh! Not too much though, apparently. Well done, Seath. And another level. So she might actually be able to outspeed Swanna now. Let's see, who came out next? Just give it a try, Usagi. Oh! Going strong from the start. The devil works hard, but Seath works harder. Ah! Got the bit of evasion there. Yeah, citrus berry's gonna go off. We need a KO because it's very, very likely that if we tried to chip her down with Aqua Jets, then she just gets healed by Hyper Potion. Live. Of course it's a critical hit. In that case, Arnold's not gonna survive, so... Actually... we bank everything on this. Live! And another critical hit. That move doesn't even have a bonus to crit. If it was a Nuzlocke, we'd have done a lot more grinding. Yeah. Alright, we'll continue gambling. We're not using physical attack too much. Hopefully this is enough. And we don't have revives. So what do we even try here? But again, remember the huge level difference that we have here. Which is honestly why we're in trouble. Because the Swanna is way higher than... and a flinch. Nah, this fight has literally just been us getting destroyed by RNG. This is barely gonna do anything, but it's our last chance. Yeah. Ho-hum. Seif was not faster, so Aaron will not be either. Although he might have enough HP to tank a Surf. It's unlikely, though. Yeah, there we go. We would have easily won this one had we, leveled up our Pokemon more. You do see how far we are behind. The ace there is level 42, and our highest level is what, 38? Yeah, the big F. But this is what we get for just charging into battle irresponsibly, which you will see a lot of in Skyrim. So, nothing's wrong with our Pokemon other than the fact that they're just too low of a level. So, first things first, I'm going to go need a glass of tea. So I will see you all in just a minute after I get back. And we are back in business. So, first things first. A little bit of hydration here, and we shall continue. So, I guess the solution here is... really, we just need Seif to have a higher speed than Swanna, so... we can make do with just a little bit of grinding up here. Wouldn't hurt to have a lot of our other Pokemon higher level too. Arnold I think might need the most help. So... wrong page. Give you the EXP share. Who's holding the lucky egg then? Usagi, right? Yeah. Guess we do have to do a lot of grinding then. Ah, there's the tall grass there. That would have been better to fight. Yeah, at this point, we're drastically overleveled for the area. I don't think we'll be able to one-shot a fungus, so... see if we can run from that. There's a lot of Zebstricas around here too. We could proceed as far as we can muster along the route ahead of us. Since the wild Pokemon here, they're not gonna give us much EXP. We already did all the EXP that we could get from the Celestial Tower. So, now... aha! What do we got? Hi, it's your mom! Where are you now? Wow, Route 7, huh? That's amazing! How are you getting along with your Pokemon? You know, the reason you can go to all these great places is because of your Pokemon. So, always be grateful for them, and take them straight to the Pokemon Center if they get hurt. And that's it from the former Pokemon Center receptionist. Your mother! Ah! Ain't that a cute little bit of backstory? But kind of irrelevant right here. Why get a message right here, out of nowhere? Twins usually are a double battle. So, see what we got. And Usagi here can actually function as a cleric. I have a feeling, and call it a hunch, these twins might not get along very well. I know some vipers, usually pretty slow. I mean, not poisoned yet, so go off, King. Or Queen in this case. We do have a response from Leviathan. Ah, looks like she is interested to join us. Go ahead with a heal pulse for Seif. You hate when people say that Charmander as their favorite children, because the anime Charmander was treated horribly by Ash, thanks to Ash and Ash's patience. The Charmander did become kinder and had faith in Trainer again. I remember there being that really, really big... oh, wait. Is that gonna hurt? Ah, not enough. There was that huge overall arc with, Actually, see if you can rest. Ah, no, we're gonna get the KO first. Huge arc with, Ash trying to get his Charizard to, well, care. Yeah, I feel like Charizard's overrated as well. Never been one of my favorites. I'm quite fond of Venusaur, personally. Zangoose is indeed a Skrunkle. One of my early favorites. A battle on a raised walkway. That's kind of cool. Zangoose was actually one of the Pokemon I had to take to the end with me in Pokemon Ruby. Love that Skrunkle. Start with the Signal Beam, see how well we do here. Ah, Venusaur is a lad. I absolutely love Venusaur. I love race walkways. Balancing is fun, so I often come here to play. Well, given that we have Tuesday for Cursed Halo, I'll see if Leviathan's down for Wednesday. Because small cabbage, son. Bulbasaur isn't really a cabbage, is it? I mean, that's one way to call a small spherical plant, of course. So many of y'all are in my way. Look what you made me do. Ah, try this again. Or completely mess it up a second time. You're not allowed to stand still for very long, cause you will fall off. Okay, that is completely valid. He is indeed a cabbage in spirit. Right, can't go that way. I wish I could lug around a cart full of Bulbasaurs. And if anyone bumped into me, I'd just yell, "My cabbages!" Let me guess, you're gonna stop me. I'm Marshall, one of the Elite Four. You look like you're a Pokemon trainer with potential, but I can't let you into Twist Mountain. The inside collapsed and you can't get through. So, yeah, no more trainers for us past this point. Meaning all the level grinding we do will have to be against the wild Pokemon from this point. Look, Avid, I'm just reading your minds. With the stream delay, it might be a little bit late, but I can get a good measure on my class. Eventually, I'm reading everyone's minds. That's not gonna level us up. He just like me for real. Getting so distraught over those cabbages. Like me, with a Bulbasaur. I'm a dual electric psychic type, Avid. We have a bit of healing out here, so that will help. If I was a specific Pokemon, I don't know. Because I think the only electric psychic type we have is Alolan Raichu. Not one of my favorites. I'll have to think about that, Avid. I have no idea why Alolan Raichu is psychic. because all it did was just eat one too many pancakes, also like me. Maybe I am an Alolan Raichu. Of course, if James is still in the chat, I'm just giving him ideas at this point. Alright, I'll show y'all a little trick. Very normal type. Very good type combination, actually. You know what I wish? I wish normal was super effective against fairy. Yeah, I know a lot of us have a lot of stake in normal type's identity being the fact that it doesn't bode well against anything. But fairy types are powerful, and that would make for a very interesting interaction, wouldn't you think? The idea that a fairy would be weak to such mundane effects. Super effective over there, and return here. You wish type null was actually typeless. That weird question mark typing from Gen 4 and beforehand. I have no idea why curse was its own weird type from that early on. Yeah, today is not a good day for breathing. Maybe I should hit the gym after the stream. See if I can work up a little bit more cardio. After all, it's something I have to be doing. That's actually where you would hear the ideal Xander. Is if I got a bit more workout and then could actually breathe right. Although I have no idea how to fix a stuffy nose. I mean, I could just vacuum like mad, I guess. Just need a little bit of fresh air. Alright, looks like we will be having a lesson with Leviathan on Wednesday. Chug horseradish. Horseradish. Not actually a bad idea. I do need to hit the grocery store soon. That slash was awfully weak. You know, actually, it's not that bad doing the level grinding out here. Now that's more like it. Go ahead with a volt switch here. And you can just attack Zebstrika. Oh! Well then. I thought it would have been, Motor Drive. If you were going solely by design and ignoring everything else, I'd be a Zangoose. I am relatively Zangoose-shaped, indeed. So, noted. No Volt Switch here. I actually forgot Zebstrika had Lightning Rod. Ah, look at Usagi here, being such a friend. Go ahead and do the same thing, thank you. you fool. That would be a bigger problem. Zangoose may be grumpy looking, but he is shaped like a huggable friend. Very, very true. The most huggable ferret with a skin condition. Wait, no, mongoose, not ferret. Though it's kind of funny, the Pokédex says cat ferret for a mongoose? Bit of a weird choice of words, but maybe the Japanese don't have a word for mongoose directly. Minus the claws. I scratch myself quite often. I wouldn't say it's entirely out of character. Just rest off the damage. Especially since this should be a KO right here. Lots of EXP around. We are going to need another rest. It was you, I believe. Did we talk to everyone here, though? I need to double check to see if any of them have an item for us. Okay, yeah, I remember this conversation. I don't have claws, I just scratch myself often. Which is a really awkward sentence to try to follow up. How do I do that? So, here's our little trick. Now that Sif has just leveled up, we're going to give her the rare candy we've been saving, and that should hopefully be enough to boost her speed past Swana's. If not, then this game is just outright cheating. Wait, it's a medicine. That's right. All according to plan. However, we cannot just set up for a turn 1 sweep against everything, because Skarmory has Sturdy. So, we do still have to essentially play the game until we get rid of Skarmory, since we don't have any entry hazards on our team. Once more into the breach, and we'll actually keep... We'll actually keep the lucky egg on... Oh. That was weird. So that's just me looking away and putting my hand on my chin. Hold on, what happens to my tracking if I just cover my mouth? Okay. Very weird. I guess that's just what you get out of being a VTuber. Anywho. Nah, I think we want you to have the magnet, just in case. Someone else, you'll be fighting the most. Let's just actually keep Seep with the, lucky egg. The model twitching, it's funny, honestly. It's hilarious. See, I have my camera off to the side, so oftentimes it will lose the tracking. I'm gonna need a new camera, most likely. stand in here, I realize you are just like me. For real, for real. Why do I feel like this entire gym is an OSHA hazard? Anywho. Ah, Sif still gets the lucky egg. What does Usagi get? Ah, silk scarf will work. Let me guess, James. Is it Mia's Raichu? Ah, very, very cute. I love it. Pixel Xander, which I do not yet have the opportunity to share. Especially since, the only person here who won't be able to view it is Kayla. I'll send it to Kayla later. Yeah, this entire gym is an OSHA violation. Anywho. Here's Thunderwall. Now we should be faster. At least compared to Swoobat, right? Where are you in that dex? Oh, a speed of 114. So maybe this isn't the best to lead with. Regardless, we should do just fine here. Oh! Because of the effort values, we'll end up faster. That was a creepy face. I can rarely see what's going on with the facial tracking. At least whenever I alt-tab. Making me nervous here. Go ahead and give it a try, Arnold, although I don't think you'll survive. Yeah, not here. Maybe. Sigilif kind of has weak attack. But you have weak special defense. Go ahead and give it a try, Hydrotter. I know you have special defense to live through most of what would happen here. We're going for Surf because a Hyper Potion is probably... Oh, never mind. Please do wake up. And here we go. Very well done. We will need an Aqua Jet here. And then I'll show you what we do. Now that your Sturdy is no longer valid, aha! Quite clever. Let's see you do it again. You only enable me. After all, my speed scales much faster than yours. So, goodbye, Skarmory. Aha! You still somehow survived all that. Yeah, there's no way that was going to do that much damage. So anyway... Now we get to annihilate Swanna. Sorry, the triumphant music will not last very long at all. I won't forget this battle. I'm glad that I could fight against you. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in quite a while, about 2 years I'd say, we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League Gym badge, but this is just a stepping stone. That should be number 6, I believe, right? We've got 2 more. Wow, hot stuff! With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, I want you to have this TM so that you'll always remember this Pokemon battle. Acrobatics! I did promise her a ride in my plane. Let me guess, easy shortcuts? Right out of the gym. And she's right behind us. Time for a quick hop in my plane. Hey, where did Professor Juniper get to? There she is. Hi there. I hope we can get some good research done on the other side of the mountain as well. That's right, I want you to take this flight too. There's someone I want you to meet in Opelucid City, but we can't get through Twist Mountain right now. We'll just make a quick flight over to Lentimus Town. I'll be waiting for you in Mr. Alton Cargo. We're not going in a crate, are we? Hey, Professor, wait up. Honestly, she just does everything at her own pace. Okay, you come too. And let us begin. Looks like Professor's reached a stopping point in their investigation. Ready to hop aboard my plane? Ready for takeoff! Okay, Skyla, we're ready. Please take us to Lentimus Town. Ah, is Bianca going to join us? Wait! You guys, wait! I want to fly too. I want to do some research in Reversal Mountain. Bianca, you're here? You're starting to show the dedication of a serious researcher these days. Okay, everyone, off we go to Lentimus Town. Looks like everyone's here. Finally, it's time to fly the Unova skies. Do we get ourselves a... fancy little cutscene now, do we? See what we got. Yeah, everyone's having trouble breathing this evening. Still. Aw, not as much of a cutscene as I hoped. Well, I suppose I should tell you why I brought you out here. Sharon told me that a group of people calling themselves Team Plasma are planning to use legendary Pokemon to take over the Unova region. As you may know, in the Unova region, there are two legendary dragon-type Pokemon, Zekrom and Reshiram. But 2 years ago, Zekrom and Reshiram each recognized a trainer as a hero. They are following those trainers. So, Team Plasma shouldn't be able to use the dragon-type Pokemon. That's true. What could they be planning? There's much we don't know about Reshiram and Zekrom. That's why I want to hear what Opelucid City Gym Leader, Drayden, has to say about this. He's a dragon-type gym leader, so he might know something. Your breathing is fine. Well, you're not the VTuber trying to keep up the voice acting. Though, that's not a dig. So, we're finally to the reason why I brought you here. I want you to go to Opelucid City and hear what Drayden has to say. And I would also like you to help me if something happens. What if we say no? Yes, that is the more reasonable response. It's best not to get involved with Team Plasma, but hearing what Drayden has to say about the Dragon-type Pokemon will be really interesting. And more importantly, it will help fill up the pages of your Pokédex. I'll just be in the volcano just beyond here. Casually, says the researcher. I'm going to investigate the rumors I've been hearing about a rare Fire-type Pokemon in Reversal Mountain. And we're off. Right now, is an excellent time for a stretch. And a posture check accordingly. Go ahead and see what we can do about, with all that extra money. We'd do well to buy a few extra potions and trinkets. I want a bit more than that. Not too concerned with what else is here. Don't need max repels and all that stuff. One of you is eventually going to sell us TMs. And it's not you. So, we didn't walk here, we flew here. Where does that leave us on the map? Huh. So this is how we end up going from the other side. We still need to get there. Ah! And it looks like... Interesting, we have a new route to get up here. How come Pokemon researchers so frequently don't have their own Pokemon teams for self-defense? Well, if we go off a technicality, you can't be challenged to a Pokemon battle if you don't have Pokemon, right? Of course, if things were reasonable, that wouldn't be a way to prevent Pokemon from attacking you. So somehow, I do believe we have an ice gym we have to visit first. Although we might be able to get to Opelucid immediately. Why am I on a journey? Do you remember exactly why you're traveling? Though there was that opening scene in Ruby Sapphire Emerald where, Professor Rowan was being attacked by a Poochyena. This quiz is difficult. What will happen when you press select while you're checking the town map? I don't know, because I don't have one. I'm the Master Move Tutor. And I'm also obsessed with blue shards. Give me blue shards and I'll thank you by teaching your Pokemon to move. Oh, interesting. Wild Pokemon and some evil teams do not care whether you have Pokemon or not. That is very true, although you rarely see that, idea being challenged. Like, you don't see most, evil Pokemon teams challenging towns of people who don't own Pokemon. It's kind of weird. It feels like the entire world does kind of revolve around you, given that some Pokemon are, well, always in a certain level range in certain areas. So, now we need to level up some different folk. Since Seafear is just way ahead of everyone else. Oh. No, we wrapped around. Yeah, we'll leave you out first. You and Arnold could both use some levels. I don't remember this area in Black and White 1. I feel like this is new. Team Rocket did take over buildings a few times. I feel like they were actually one of the better handled teams. Only one I liked more was Skull, just for being a meme. Just wait this one out. Let's see. Leviathan seems awfully excited about playing Bridget. Alright, so we have it confirmed. Guilty Gear will also be on Wednesday this week. Although actually, if you want to get technical, we're not doing Guilty Gear this Friday. Although, actually, now we might have to, since we have the new character released. It'll be variety night. We'll get in a bit of time with Yanta and Islaf. And then probably later in the evening, focus on Guilty Gear. So, doesn't look like we have too many interesting Pokemon around here. Yahoo! If you call, I'll come right away. Or actually, since this is a Nintendo property, wouldn't it be something more like Yahoo! Team Loud or whatever they were called in Sword Shield were just annoying and pretty dumb with how they operated. I feel like they tried to follow up the joke team thing that they did with Team Skull, and I really don't feel like it worked. Go ahead with a Stun Spore, see if that works. Like, Team Skull was pretty great, but I'm kinda glad I didn't pick up Sword Shield, and I don't think I'll ever actually want to. Oh. Well, that's what happens when you have this much of a level differential. Go ahead and swap again, just in case he's packing Flame Charge. Usagi could actually use a bit more training. And there it is. Had a feeling that was going to happen sooner or later. Go for the finish, which Usagi should attack first. Yeah, definitely with that paralysis speed drop. Problem solved. I'm on fire, baby! On fire! Allegedly. Sploof. Actually, Sploof could take the EXP share. Let's have you hold the expert belt. You can have the lucky egg. Team Skull was an actual game. Team Whatever was a bunch of hyperfans, interfering with the gym challenge and causing problems for everyone. They should have been arrested. Interesting. Wasn't their whole story the fact that they were obsessed about, like, one person? I feel like Sword and Shield is the lowest point that, Pokemon's had. Shift gears and Bob's your uncle. I've heard that idiom again, but what does it even mean? Is a phrase commonly used in the United Kingdom and Commonwealth countries that means, and there it is, and there you have it, or it's done. So it's basically putting punctuation on a sentence. Okay. I have no idea why we're talking about my Uncle Bob. I did not say press that. Wait, did we just get taunted? Oh, perfect. Because I didn't mean that. I meant to actually tab down, but this mechanical keyboard, it's so soft and gentle. Suppose it was quite eager to have a button press. Ah, it's gonna be one of those battles, is it? Well, two can play at this game. That's gonna hurt. A lot. Marnie, they were trying to help her win the gym challenge, which in your opinion should have, or would have, disqualified her. I don't know the entirety of the policies in the, Wow, I don't even know the name of the, Gen 8 region. I don't know what the policies are there, but I don't really care either. And to think it was that easy the entire time. EXP for everyone. Giga Drain only does slightly less damage, and for the bit of lifesteal there, I think it's better that we stick as is. Especially because, it's very likely we could end up getting a defensive wall that uses Leech Seed and Giga Drain to slowly wear down the opponent. Anywho, another real quick break and we will resume. Not sure when the stream is ending. It's kind of a weird night, I want to play Guilty Gear. But we'll think. Anywho, we are back. Kind of funny, that's already an hour and a half. I do know it is getting kind of late for you, James, so do keep an eye out. And given that you are usually here for the Pokemon, do let me know if it is getting a bit too late for you. I'm thinking we can try to go up through, the cave here, and we might go ahead and depart after that. Now that you think about it, the main character of Sword and Shield did force their way into the building to fight a number of security employees, all supposedly to save a person that was just talking to someone on the top floor. Not to mention the building was owned by the guy that runs the gym challenge, so that should have been at least disqualified. The writing in Pokemon has really gone downhill, hasn't it? I'm entirely confused, James. What the heck's going on there? Ah, you fiend. And... aha, it still works. Sorry, Woobat. Love hurts, that's just how it goes. Very bad plot. Yeah. I don't really expect the best out of modern Pokemon stories. It's funny, I say modern, and... wow, Black and White are still from 5 years ago. It's astonishing. Hey, Xander! You know what? There's something I want to investigate here in Reversal Mountain. But the wild Pokemon here are really tough, and I'm having trouble with them. Could you come with me, please? Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of healing our Pokemon, okay? Ready? Let's go! Alright, we got another little bit of pairs here. Which means we'll be getting into a lot of double battles. Musharna, isn't that a classic? Let's see, we'll get rid of the male, just in case they do throw out another cheeky attract. And that should be a one-shot, yeah. Don't know why you're scared, Bianca. You could easily clobber that dead Woobat. And most of everyone in here. I'll knock you down with mountain power. I may be a backpacker, but I'm also a treasure hunter. Going for a nice hike out here. Oddly enough, the main character doesn't actually participate in the plot until right at the end. And then stuff happens off screen with...
Leon, the unbeatable champion that has a Charizard in signature Charizard pose and gets lost and the game won't shut up about it, ever.
Aha. Maybe that should have been angrier and less grandiose. Though I do see the name Leon and I immediately think of Leo from Guilty Gear. And how... well... you all know how he is. Except James, but James won't care. And I respect that. I really respect someone who's gonna say, hey, I don't care about fighting games, and stick to it. Let's see, who gets hurt? Usagi, you better survive. Seems not. Not here, not now. Yep, that's gonna hurt. I wonder, with an item-boosted Aqua Jet, could Hydrotter... well, let's see. Surf would hit everyone too, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we'll go straight for the Aqua Jet. Ah, almost. Encore. Interesting. Unfortunately, no. They really give Samurott kind of a weird move pool, don't they? I will get rid of Darmanitan just because Darmanitan has that much attack. And then we'll worry about Excadrill here in a second. Well done, Sploof. Especially since we might end up flinching because of all those rock slides. Two Aqua Jets will probably do about the same amount of damage as Surf, so... go ahead and see if we can get in the first hit instead. And here we go. Haven't seen Spoink in forever either. Been quite a while. Kind of interesting having Musharna here. Does give us a little bit of foresight on some of the enemy moves. Though there's an awful lot of psychic types in here, I notice. It's interesting. Oh right, Snore was a move. Only time I ever saw it used was in Fire Red and Leaf Green, where that Snorlax pulls it out on you. Was that even a Gen 1 move? Kinda feels weird to have an attack that you can only use while asleep. I mean, Sleep Talk, sure, but... Sleep Talk's kind of a weird niche move. You see all those pointy stones you find here and there? Are you aware of them? Let's train. We'll get stronger with our Pokemon. Then we can challenge the gyms in places like Opelucid and Humilao. So is that where the Ice Gym is now? Or is Bryce off doing something different? Actually didn't take a good look. I wonder who's the Ice Gym leader now. In an alternate universe, Noida is a fighting game and you never find this stream. Also, everyone in that universe dies because of nuclear war in the aftermath of Noida not... Yeah, I think that one actually broke me for this evening. What were we doing? Right. We're getting through the tunnel. Any sort of online play with Noida would be a disaster. And with rollback. Heck, that game already melts computers. Having to save and reload all those variables would be disgusting, at the very least. What a joke. Ah, phooey. I guess that might mean we get to focus on the Vibrava instead. Do your thing, Mushona. I'm going— oh, never mind. I was thinking the Grumpig would survive, but apparently that's not happening this time. There we go. We don't need Cotton Spore, since that basically serves the same function as Stun Spore would. Stun Spore, however, would be permanent. Well, I can't do nothing about that balloon, so... Musharna, if you would do the honors. Oh. Well then. You know what? Let's be a good Samaritan. Don't you dare! That's my partner. Aw, isn't that sweet? Musharna's kind of a weird design of a Pokemon, yeah. Kind of a weird tap here, but... oh, right! That one's supposed to be the stand-in for Drowsy and Hypno. Also Tapirs, with a big dream theme. As Tapirs usually have in, video games or mythology. Well, we can't do anything offensively, so... I wonder if we could tank. No, it's just gonna hit the super effective attacks. Well, one more Shadow Ball should do it. Funny that the camera keeps panning back in between. I just gotta wait for every single one of those animations. We'll go ahead and swap you out so we can get someone else. Ah, look at everyone catching up so quickly. Trainers are great for farming experience, at least. Yes, hello, Skrunko. I love you too. Ah, the Skrunkle Bunk wants to snuggle. Might as well get in all the exploring we can while we have, Bianca here to unconditionally heal us after every battle. Which means now is an excellent time for some experience grinding. Glad that your brain is so good at forgetting that Musharna exists. Okay, fine. Come on. Settle down, Lapskrunko. I said down. Don't just awkwardly sit there. It's kind of funny. There is actually one friend of mine that I did a lot of Pokemon battling with, and Musharna happens to be one of their favorites. So they'd use it quite often. What are you doing? Very weird, Skrunko. You know what? Since we have a lot of rock and psychic types in here to deal with, we'll go ahead and put Arnold in the lead. And yes, I do know that I said psychics. While he does have enough HP to probably take a good attack or two. And since we'll heal in between every battle, this shouldn't be an issue. You strike me as the type who fills out the habitat list. Come on, tell me what kind of Pokemon live in Reversal Mountain. Huh, that's amazing. So these Pokemon live here then. Thanks for showing me something good. Let me pay you back with this. An excellent tool for catching Pokemon. Indeed, just as he said. This whole cave built like a Pac-Man maze. There we go. Skrunko's relaxing. Oh. I mean, I guess? And we're still missing. Actually, Aaron would be incredible to have in first spot, because he could drop a sheer force boosted flare blitz left and right, and then heal off the damage. Check this out. Yeah, let's actually make that trade now. And actually, since Sploof is done learning any important moves with the advent of Cotton Guard, guess what time it is? Rock and roll, Sploof. You could not care less about the habitat list outside of Arceus, because that made Pokédex stuff interesting for once. Interesting to hear. James, I always thought of you as a, person who'd go out catching everything. Interesting to hear that that was something you were less interested in. And with that very, very high speed, Sploof should be able to get in and start harassing, well, basically anyone now. So, let us begin. Quite eagerly. I don't even know if we're going the right way. As long as there's more battles to be had, it's the right way. Check this out. Attaboy. Let's see. Grumpig is a psychic type. So we're supposed to hit you super effectively with another Flare Blitz. You love to see it. Oh, you felt the energy all right. Take this. Earth's energy! What is it that G says in Street Fighter?
Power to the earth!
Geothermal heat and abundant minerals. Yes, volcanoes hold the planet's energy. You catch every Pokemon you like in all the forms you like. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Wait, Arnold here has sheer force, right? Darn. If it was Guts, we could have actually used that. Although, I don't think we get Drain Punch so accessibly here. Double checking. Yeah, it's an egg move. And presumably a tutor move as well. Yeah, sadly we can't get Drain Punch on Arnold here. But that's one of my favorite strategies, is Guts Flame Orb Conkeldurr. Because he gets the very high attack boost from Guts, which allows him to deal with a more powerful Drain Punch, and recover a lot more health that he loses from having the burn. You avoid Pokemon you dislike like the plague, possibly only catching them for Dex completion, followed by releasing them if you can tolerate it. Oh, Undella Town is right through here. I want to keep looking around a bit more. What should we do? Should we say bye for now? Let's not, because I do want to see if there's anything more we had over there. It did look like we haven't yet explored the entirety of the cave. So, wait. How do we get to the other spots? Leviathan actually had that situation with, Azure Lane. They managed to pull in a gacha, a very rare gacha pull that they didn't like, and just got rid of them. Not even like the usual gacha thing of turning them into a resource. Just get rid of them right then and there. Not for completion or nothing. We'll employ some guerrilla tactics here. We'll just Flare Blitz whatever target we have. Was there anything further down over here? Aha! And it looks like a surfing route the rest of the way. So yeah, I guess we don't have much else to do here. Getting resources from them is not always worth the effort. Luckily, I don't play gachas anymore. And good riddance. Now, in every other situation, we'd use an attack that was not Flare Blitz because fire is not very effective against rock. However, Flare Blitz also has 100% accuracy. And we'd only take 1 HP in damage, of course. Look at her, she doesn't have a run animation. She just kind of scurries really quickly after us. At this point, we're not getting much EXP. So, you two, luckily, will have a. Oh, wait, never mind. Aaron's almost level 38. Look, if we can get a benefit out of it, there's no harm, right? Please, KO. Ah, Musharna. Why does Aaron have to carry this team? Don't really play them anymore either. Genshin's over-reliance on limited time events has bored you so you haven't touched it in ages and don't plan to play it again. To that, I'm very, very proud, James. I'm tired of gachas in general. I think they're actually one of the unhealthiest things for the game industry as a whole. Oh, I'll take it. So that's how we get shards a lot more reliably. Aha, she said the magic word. So we do know Heat Run is somewhere in here. We're starting construction to further develop Undela's resorts. We just connected to the volcano, and we're in awe of nature's power. How peaceful, how relaxing. Listen to that music. This really is turning out to be the best Pokemon game, and I'm kind of really upset that I didn't have a chance to play it in its prime. Such is the twisted hand of fate. And you know what rhymes with fate? Late. Which is what it's turning out to be. So, set that in there to start saving. A bit of a shorter stream this week. But we also have a very, very dense schedule ahead of us. I will be uploading that once we're done with the stream here, but you can expect Cursed Halo tomorrow, Guilty Gear with Leviathan on Wednesday as I try to help her learn the nuances of the game. Thursday will probably be Outer Wilds again. And then Friday is a variety fighting game night, which, now that Bridget is out, I guess will eventually devolve right back into Guilty Gear. Although, Saturday will again be game dev and, well, now I gotta figure out what we're doing there. Stayed up as long as you could. Well, luckily for you, Kayla, we're actually ending right now, so nothing more we have to do here. Never spent any money on gacha, so you never felt the need to specifically avoid gacha games. Pretty proud of that, James. I did spend quite a bit of money on Fire Emblem Heroes, which I can't say I'm proud of. I think it was actually in that game it was only like $100 ever, which is not much for gacha, but way too much for any video game. I did play it for a good 3 years or so, but after that initial purchase, which was when I was actually raking in a lot of cash from my job, I just decided no, since I think that was actually the first and basically only time I dumped a lot of money on gachas. Afterwards, though, over time, I did spend quite a bit of money on Zerlane, but never for the limited resources. In that case, it was character skins. You didn't hear that from me. Yeah, loot boxes and other gambling stuff. I don't fall for them anymore, but I had some friends back in 2016 and 2017. I think they were bad influences, since They so eagerly spent money on gotchas and then told me, "Hey, look at all this cool new stuff I got." I kind of felt tempted to join in on the bandwagon. Luckily, we will not have that issue anymore, especially since I played Genshin for like 3 days and quit it. I knew that game was not, in any capacity, going to be interesting. Anywho, I have to figure out what we're going to develop on the game this weekend. We might literally just make it an art stream. Or, what would be really cool, is we could talk about character archetypes. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It's been a year since we've had an art stream. If you have to pay to have fun, it's not a good game. Yeah, continually. Though I definitely have some exceptions to my rules there. And that is, games that are live services. Well, you know what? This isn't a violation. I generally pay extra for games that are done as like free to play live services that I continually enjoy. Like Mech Warrior. I still spend money on, but I love that game after the now 10 years that it's been out. I'll think. I'll do a little bit more game dev off stream and try to see if I can come up with an idea for us to program this weekend. Otherwise, we might start our next phase. There's a few things we have to work on now on the game. One would be getting the actual characters programmed, and two would be implementing roguelike dungeons, which that's going to be quite the big hill to get over. Ah, y'all want to see some drawing. All right. I'm going to be an absolute mess, but we'll see what I can do. See what we can get done. Anywho, thank you everyone for your attendance. Class is dismissed, and I'll see who we can raid. Although it's getting late for a lot of y'all, I think, you know what? I'm sure a lot of folks are going to bed. We'll do this without a raid this evening. So, a humble good night to all of you. And I'll gladly see you tomorrow for Cursed Halo with Dr. Cave. Thank you.